Hi Virgo, I'm Pam, the Lucky Mermaid, psychic seer and modern mystic, giving you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for August 2022. Please be sure to watch your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign to get a more clear and complete picture of what's to come for you in August and perhaps beyond, because timing will be different for all of you in these general readings. Remember, sometimes your rising sign and your moon sign will resonate more for you than your sun sign. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign, sometimes your psychic predictions and messages are coming to you from there. So you might want to check that out. This recording is for Virgo sun, rising, and moon signs. I'm using the Hanson-Roberts Tarot deck in this recording. And happy birthday to the Virgos that are born in August. I hope you have a very blessed and happy solar return. All that being said, Virgo, now on to your August 2022 Psychic Tarot reading. First card you have, Virgo, is the Page of Rods. And the Page of Rods is a fire sign person, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. Pages can be children. They can also be adults that are immature or young at heart. This could be you if you have a rising sign or a moon sign that is a fire sign, or if you're born on the cusp of Leo and Virgo. Some of you Virgos are really going to be doing things in a different manner. You could be really changing it up this month. You may want to feel more independent. You may want to see the sights, see the world, feel more independent. Some of you Virgos may start working from home. If your job hasn't required you to work from home yet, you may begin to work at home. You could be talking to people at a distance, maybe even abroad, that would give you some kind of insight into your finances or financial standing, or something that would be useful to you if you were to pursue something and it would elevate your finances. So perhaps you want to work with somebody at a distance, work for a company in a different country. Maybe you have financial investments that you're investing outside of the country or at a great distance. So these are the things to be on alert and look out for. And some of you Virgos are winding down some old thing that you used to do. It could be a career, a craft, a skill, a hobby, a creative endeavor or pursuit, a business you owned, or some project or something that you've been working on for work or pleasure. You could be starting to wrap it up, wind it down, even a relationship for some of you, but it could be relationships for some of you that you're going to wind it down, but or it could be schooling or education, training. If you're interested in studying things, I feel that you're going to start to get involved in some very complex subjects or areas of study or training. So you may embark on some new complex courses of study, education, or training there, or business. You could get some news from a distance that a friend of yours that maybe moved away, or you just haven't seen or heard from for a long time, they may not be well. They may have also passed away if there was some accident or some unexpected illness. So you could hear a friend not doing well, or a friend that maybe passed away. Now, the people that want to get on me for when I say the people that write, you're a negative reader, blah, blah, blah. Well, life is full of ups and downs. Not everything that happens in your life is sunshine and roses. People get born, people are born, people die, people get sick, people get promoted, people get fired, all the ups and downs. So I'm telling you what my guides tell me. Not everything I say is negative. So that's to you people that want to grab on to the negative things that I say and you ignore the positive things that I say. So I hope you're fully listening to all the messages because I tell you what my guides are telling me. So, and if you're listening to a reader that's only giving you sunshine and roses and happiness and good things, yeah, that's good for uplifting and motivational, but their life isn't always just happiness. There is ups and downs. Same with psychic readings. So the second card you have in your reading, and look what card you have. So I'm sure, can't wait to hear what comes up here with you. For that, you have other great cards in your reading. This one is not so good, okay? You have the Seven of Swords. And the Seven of Swords is a card that symbolizes somebody lying to you, deceiving from you, or stealing from you. You know, for some of you Virgos, you're being duped in a way that somebody is like manipulating you or especially taking advantage of you. And you know, your kind heart and your generous heart may be too, you could be too plugged into that to see it. So pay attention to your intuition about that. But I feel that what my guides are saying and my feeling about it is somebody's duping you. You know, they're making you feel or believe or think that things are one way when really they're another way. This can also indicate my guides are saying people keeping secrets from you. This could be somebody keeping secrets from you. And again, you know, my guides are saying you have to believe in yourself and you have to trust your intuition. So if you can get out of feeling too much empathy or sympathy for somebody or too much love and emotions for somebody, if you can step away from it and let your intuition be your guide, I feel like you're going to know who this is. This could even be somebody that's asking you for things, like borrowing things from you, and they're telling you they're going to give it back, but then they never give it back to you and you never see it again. This can also be for some Virgos that are working on very strongly on feeling pride and accomplishment for your work, and somebody could be undermining you. They may feel like envious or jealous, or they may have some other motivation or intention, and they may want to knock you down a peg or two. For some of you, this could be a coworker that is in a similar position as you, and maybe they feel like, you know, the bosses like you better than them, or they give you get better accounts, or you bring in more money, or you know, you get more praise and recognition, and they could be envious of that, and they may feel like they want to take you down a peg. They in some cases, they could be undermining you or trying to get you fired. For some of you, this is somebody that's borrowing something from you or asking you for something and telling you they're going to give it back or they're going to do something for you in return, and they're not really going to do it. They're duping you. If you're trying to buy something that's major, there could be some shifty business deals going on here. If you're buying a home or selling a home or making some kind of, you know, expensive business deal, you could be getting duped in that. But now you have a good card. You have the Nine of Cups, which is wish fulfillment. All good things coming to you in an emotional sense. This can feel like you could feel full, content, at peace with your life. This could also be letting the good times roll. You could feel like in a very like party mood. Some of you may be needing to do some kind of inventory. You may be having to do inventory at work, or if you're dividing a home like you're getting divorced, or you have a roommate situation and you have to divide stuff, or if you are getting some kind of an appraisal in some way, and maybe you're selling a business and all the equipment or things that you have at the business have to get accounted for. And so you may be taking inventory or end of the year inventory, like I said, at a business you own or a company you work for. You know, you could make a really good impression on somebody, and somebody could want to give you a job right on the spot. You know, they may really like the cut of your jib and be like, you know what, Virgo, you're the right person for the job. I'm hiring you, even if they have other people to interview. So if you're going on job interviews, this may be a really good time for you to get hired. You know, my guides are saying anything you get that's thrown your way that seems like it's subpar, like a dud, or like, say if you get an account and you're like, this is a dud account. Or somebody gives you something and they're like, this thing doesn't work anymore, it barely works, but you know, it's a computer or something. I don't know, anything, TV, computer, cell phone, I don't know what it is. And they act like it's a dud, or it's like a reject, or it's a throwback in some way, and it's not really that good. You're going to get it, and it's going to end up being awesome. It's going to work great for you. It's going to pay off for you. It's going to end up being like, it's like a diamond in the rough. So, you know, don't turn away from anything that looks like, oh, I don't really want that account. I don't really want that old cell phone. No, I don't really want that old computer. Or, no, I don't want to, you know, anything you think that's a dud. It could really turn out to be something awesome for you. You know, some of you could be pleasantly surprised. I'm getting a party. Some of you Virgos could get a nice surprise, and somebody could throw a surprise birthday party for you, or a party for you. And you know, many of you are born in August, or maybe this party is in August, but your birthday's in September. Or, you know, it could be, even if your birthday's in September, you could have the surprise party could be in August. Because I do get a party for you. And in some cases, I feel like it could be a surprise party. So I hate to wreck it if you are getting a surprise party. To get more psychic messages and predictions from my spirit guides, please check the description box below this video for the links for my most recent videos for Vimeo. I look into very specific topics using a variety of divination tools to bring you more accurate predictions for your astrological signs. These links and descriptions are also available on the videos page of my website, www.theluckymermaid.com. Thank you. The next card you have, Virgo, is a good card. You have 10 of Pentacles. And this is receiving an inheritance, or money coming to you through family channels, or a gift of cash, or it could be you and your partner working together to strengthen your financial foundation and like build up a family legacy of some sort. If there were any of you Virgos that were promised or you were expecting a bonus, I feel like a bonus comes through for you at work. Again, I get somebody hires you on the spot, and this could be a very well-paid, good-paying job. They could pay you very well at this job. So for some of you, it's bringing that up again. My guides are talking about that. If you have a business, a YouTube channel, a business of some other sort, it's like something you're doing is really catching on. So if you have a YouTube channel, you could be getting more followers and subscribers. If it's, you know, some other type of business, doesn't have to be a YouTube channel, but like something you're doing is really catching on if you have your own business, or you do any kind of creative work that you may sell It's like going to catch on. Some of you Virgos may need to change your diet and exercise program. You may want to eat a more healthful diet. And in tandem, you may want to do more exercising, weight training, exercising, or if you already do that, my guides say you may want to change it up from what you were doing to something new. Odd for it to come up in the Ten of Pentacles, but you know, my guides say whatever they want no matter what card is here, so you kind of have to go with it. Some of you are going to have a new member of the family that's going to be born. Now, for some of you, this could be you having a child, or you could be having a grandchild, or a niece or a nephew. For some of you, this could even be if you're adopting a child also. And if there's a family business, my guides are saying there's a lot going on in your family. And if there's a family business, it's really going to start to take off in August. And you and your partner or the family you were raised in may be putting a down payment on a new home in August. And remember, timing is different for everyone. And I just want to say here, and I've said it before, but many times people write me in the comment section and I get private emails about it, and people sometimes write me on my Vimeo videos about it in the comments over there too, that things I said a year ago are happening to them now. So you need to remember that, because things I'm saying now could take a year to happen. And you really need to watch your rising sign, because I may be really talking to Virgo rising here more than I'm talking to Virgo sun. So if you know your rising sign, and your moon sign, but especially your rising sign, I highly recommend you watch that. And if you're cooking or cleaning and you're bored, or you're working on your car, or you're driving somewhere and you're just doing tedious, mundane things, and you got the time to go back and listen to what I said for you in August of 2021, you may find that some of those things could be happening for you now in August of 2022. I stopped the timer so I didn't use up your time on my little speech there. So the last card you have in the reading is the Ten of Rods, which is moving on to new and better horizons with 10 rods of burden on your shoulder. These 10 rods may be knowledge and experience you've gained to help you as you move on to new and better horizons. You could also feel overburdened at this time in August. I hear you're washing up everything, you're cleaning everything up. And this may be getting ready to move, or because you're selling an object, a collection, your property, the home where you live, but I get washing and cleaning everything up. Some of you are going to start to show off your talents and skills on the internet, and you may even be getting interviewed for some of you. And it could be a job interview, or it could be an interview about your work, your creations, your business. Some of you may find that you have to put some things in storage. Some of you may be buying a place that needs to get fixed up. So you could be buying a fixer-upper, and while you're waiting, while you're, hiring the contractors, or if you could be doing it yourself with your significant other, you could be doing this to putting things in storage because you can't have all the stuff where you're moving because it's getting renovated or fixed up for some of you Virgos. And many of you Virgos are feeling like financially more set, or yeah, more financially set or at ease to help you be able to move on. Like maybe you didn't think you had the funds before to move, to renovate a place, to put stuff in storage. All that takes money, or even just to move. But I'm getting you're more ready. You are in a better financial position. You're more at ease. And you're kind of gravitating towards new and better things, better people, better living conditions, better surroundings, possibly a better job. It's like you're moving on to new and better things, a better area, you know, and that's subjective, you know. It's that is your area better? That's subjective. One person may not think it is, but you feel like it is. You see it like it is. You could get invited to attend some kind of gathering, Virgo, that then is going to set off a whole chain of events in motion. That's going to be very promising for you and very significant for what is going to play out in your future. So if you get invited to any gatherings, I highly recommend you go. And even if you go and you can't see what I'm talking about, it could show up to you at a later date and you're like, ah, that's why it's very significant to my future. It could be somebody you meet and, well, I feel like it is because of somebody you're going to meet or talk to that gives you either an opportunity or some kind of really valuable insights or information. So the best gemstone crystal I got for Virgos, happens to be one of my favorites in the velvet bag of gems, is bloodstone. And it's hard to see, but it is very dark green. It's like, you know, pine green with little flecks of red and yellow in it. And bloodstone is a very good grounding and purifying stone. It wards off negative energy. It's a protective stone. It strengthens the immune system and it invigorates the blood and energizes life. The other thing I always say about this stone is, which I read years ago and I found it to be true, if you're in any situation where you're worried about your money, if you're settling any estates, if you're going to court or getting divorced, or, you know, you're worried about your financial situation, or you're worried if somebody's going to take you for a ride. And look, you had this card show up in your reading. It's a very, very, very good gemstone for protecting your money. So if you have any court cases or anything that you have to settlements or legalities to do with money, make sure you have a bloodstone. You're wearing it or you're carrying it. This is going to help you see the forest for the trees. It's going to help you see which path to choose clearly, which decisions to make clearly. It's going to help relieve stress and pressure off of you, especially pressure and tension you feel in your neck, your shoulders, and your upper back. If you have any kind of illness or you've had any sicknesses or illness, this gemstone is going to help you heal more quickly. It's also a good gemstone to help you get on a good routine, a good schedule, or a good and beneficial patterns of behavior in your life. It's like good for getting your life in alignment, in good organization for you Virgos in the month of August 2022, and maybe even forward, maybe even in September as well. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. As always, thank you so very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And please like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell when you do subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And if you would like to get some of the special video series that I record for my Vimeo on-demand pages, where I look into very specific topics and use a variety of divination tools. The most recent video series I've recorded, those links are posted down below in the description box in the Show More section below each video, and the links are on my website at theluckymermaid.com on the videos page. There you can scroll down the videos page, see all the different video series I've recorded, what divination tools I've used, how long the predictions go out for, and you just click on the zodiac sign you want, whether it's your sun sign, your rising sign, or your moon sign, and that link will take you to that video on Vimeo. Now I'm just going to name a few of the video series I have posted down below because there's going to be a long list and you're not going to want to listen to me rattling off all of them, but my most recently recorded video series is my mid-year love and romance psychic tarot update for 2022 for each sign of the zodiac. I used 5 different tarot cards. The first card's going to show you what is influencing your love life. The second card will be what's new in your love life. The third card will be what's the challenge for you. The fourth card will be the advice. And the fifth card will be the outcome for the second half of this year of 2022. And then I pulled a Psychic Tarot for the Heart Oracle card for you to complete the reading. My Psychic Crystal readings for August 2022 for each sign of the zodiac, that link is also down below and on my website. And it is a continuation of the Psychic Tarot readings that I do here on YouTube. So if you want to see what else I got for your sign for August, you may want to get those Psychic Crystal readings. Also, my Psychic Crystal readings for July 2022, that link's also below because remember I say timing is different for all of you. So you may want to get last month's reading if you didn't get it yet because those predictions could be happening to you this month. Also, my career and finance Psychic Tarot readings for Psychic Tarot and Crystal readings for each sign of the zodiac. Those predictions go out 12 to 18 months and from April of 2022 through until the end of October of 2023. So if you want to see what's going on in your career and finance area of your life, you might want to check those readings out. And my mid-year Psychic Tarot update for 2022. We're now in the second half of this year. If you didn't get it yet, you may want to get your sun sign or your rising sign, if you can do it, to see what's coming up in the second half of this year for you. As I said, there's many other video series links down below. You might want to check them out if you haven't gotten them yet and look into what my spirit guides had to say for you in those. And if you would like to donate to my channel and help support the readings that I do here on YouTube, I have a donation link down below posted beneath all the video links that is connected to PayPal. And a big thank you to those of you who have been so kind and generous and donated to my channel. It does help me a lot and it does mean a lot. So thank you so much for that. Also, if you would like to get more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides that you're not going to see here in a video on YouTube, you can follow me on my social media pages at The Lucky Mermaid LLC on Facebook and The Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel on Instagram. I use usually tarot cards, sometimes oracle cards or my crystal, and write 5 paragraphs worth of predictions. Many people find that these messages resonate with them, and you may find they resonate with you as well. So I hope to see you over there on my social media pages as well. And please know, if anybody ever contacts you on social media and claims to be me and asks you if you would like to have a reading, please know it is not me. I do not contact any followers on social media to see if they would like a reading. Please report them and block them because it is not me. I only work from my very long wait list, which I closed in 2018, and my long cancellations list. If you want to read details about how I schedule my private readings, I'm only able to do a few a month anymore. So I don't get through I don't get through these two wait lists very quickly, but you can find the information on my website at theluckymermaid.com on my scheduling page. All the information on how to get on the cancellations list is on that page. So I hope you have absolutely amazing energy that comes to you this month of August 2022. And know that I wish you many blessings and peace.